The man deliberately pulled his thigh and caught the wolf pack with his body. The wolf king fell on the wolf pack. As expected, the man pretended to be afraid of the wolf pack. He secretly started the trap set in advance. At the moment the wolf king closed the door, the wolf pack fell to the ground and collapsed. The wolf king was hanging in the air. The wolf king was hanging in the air. At the same time, Zhong Chengshu sent an MQ-1 suppressor drone. He was chasing the man through a hot signal. As soon as he locked the target, he immediately prepared to launch a missile and bomb. The man ran away with all the wolf pack. Then a flying body on the ground. He pushed the wolf king to the ground. He hugged the wolf king tightly, causing him to lose the ability to attack. Then he used a small wooden stick to pry open his wolf mouth, and the man took the opportunity to spit out the locator. The whole wolf pack was stuck in the wolf king's mouth. At the moment the man ran to a safe distance, Bubble used the locator to lock the target. He immediately launched a hot sense tracking missile, only to hear the boom. After Adlon's death, there was a flash of fire. The Wolf King was killed on the spot. However, Adlon is a top agent, but he clearly realized that the real crisis had just begun, because Zhong Chengshu did a gene modification on all the agents. Every week, Adlon must take 2 special pills. Blue pills enhance physical strength. Green pills enhance the ability of the brain to respond, and the pills can make them have super long physical strength and sensitivity. Not only can it resist the coldness of -40, it can also cross the 20-meter wide canyon. After the time is ripe, Zhong Chengshu took the opportunity to arrange agents to steal intelligence from various countries, and this is a well-known human black wall plan. When reporters found out the sinister intentions of Zhong Chengshu, temporarily exposed all the truth through the TV station, the U.S. is afraid of damaging the image of the White House, immediately sent out killers to kill reporters. In order to clear all traces of the Black Wall plan, Zhong Chengshu unified the gene agents around the area, put yellow poison, claiming that this is a blue and green pill upgrade. The agents thought it was true and took the pill as usual. As a result, all of them died. And although Adlon and his teammates are in the mountains, received closed training, also did not escape the drone chase of Zhong Chengshu. Just the moment Adlon went out to search for the house, when Adlon saw Zhong Chengshu send out the MQ-1 destroyer drone, immediately realized that he had been involved in the high-level shocking conspiracy. Only by avoiding the drone's chase can we find out the truth. However, Zhong Chengshu had already implemented the Black Wall plan, installed a locator in each agent's body. Adlon knew that he was a target in Adlon's eyes, so he rushed into the mountains, climbed to the highest point with all his might, take off the eye-catching windbreaker coat, then use a flat-bottom pot and tin foil to wrap the thigh, cover the locator signal. Adlon immediately found that Adlon's location had disappeared completely, randomly turned on the remote monitoring screen, began to search for Adlon's whereabouts in all directions. Adlon took this opportunity to quickly raise the M400 sniper rifle, threw the high-altitude locator to lock the drone's flying direction, aim at his engine. Bang! Bang! It's 2 shots. The drone suddenly appeared, bang, 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 and fell into the valley. As for Adlon, Zhong Chengshu will definitely send another drone to kill himself, so he immediately set up a trap to capture a wild wolf. The moment the locator was stuck in the wolf's mouth, the drone used the locator to lock the target. Bang! Bang! And fired a heat-sensitive tracking missile. The wild wolf instantly became a scapegoat, successfully deceived Zhong Chengshu to kill him, until Adlon returned to the hut and found all the spare pills were destroyed in the explosion. Once he stopped taking the medicine, his strength and intelligence will break down in a week. Finally, it's a straight tale. The pills on his face only lasted 3 days, Adlon suddenly recalled. He used to take drug experiments in Zhong Chengshu's laboratory. He decided to go to the lab to look for the pill. Unexpectedly, the lab was also hit by Adlon's big surprise. When Adlon learned that there was a fish in the lab, he immediately approached the old woman with the aim of investigating the case. As the old woman relaxed her vigilance, they cooperated with each other, put the old woman on the chair, or the other party is holding a gun, faked the illusion of suicide. Just as Adlon was about to pull the trigger, Adlon broke in, burned 2 people. Bang! Bang! Go to hell. In this case, Adlon was super strong at the time, so Adlon hid in the attic at the time of the water. Adlon quickly sneaked into the basement. Adlon was embarrassed, had to split up to kill the 2 people. Adlon took the opportunity to circle the fire extinguisher spray tube, Pick up the iron nail on the ground, poke into the spray hole. The moment Adlon stepped into the attack range, Adlon banged a gun, the handle of the fire extinguisher. Then Adlon followed Adlon. Bang! Bang! Its two bubbles solved the opponent completely. Then he turned over the roof and entered the second floor. Another gun killed Adlon, successfully rescued the lab doctor Shelley, and Adlon predicted Zhong Chung-shu was destined to come to the scene after 3 o'clock murder traces. So he poured gasoline on the floor above and below, ignited the whole wave, faked the illusion of 2 people and a dog. At this time, Shelley learned Adlon came to look for blue and green pills this time. The whole person is confused. Did you just say you're still taking greens? You were viral off physical medication last year. What? Jesus! They viraled everyone off greens 8 months ago. Adlon understood immediately. This is Zhong Chung-shu deliberately using drugs to control them. At first, if green pills can be replaced by viruses, then the blue one is like a big brain pill. It's definitely not going to be replaced, Shelley confirmed Adlon's guess. This was a day ago. Zhong Chung-shu photographed the killer, faked as a scientist to enter the lab. Directly put all the scientists on the street, now only to the Philippines pharmacy. To find a substitute for the blue pill, Adlon immediately forged 2 fake passports with Shelley, went to the Philippines. At the same time, Shelley found 2 suspicious people at the airport through surveillance. After they transferred the data and compared them, unexpectedly found the 2 people who had already been faked. They fled to the Philippines. The plane sent a top killer, chased to the Philippines to kill 2 people, the Philippines pharmacy. No news at this time. Shelley took the opportunity to pretend to be a scientist, successfully brought Adlon to the pharmacy. He was injected with antibodies that replaced the blue pill. At this time, Forbes found out the 2 people rushed to the Philippines just to get the Philippines pharmacy's antibodies. So I rushed to contact the pharmacy. Be sure to stop Adlon's actions, but it's already too late. At this time, Shelley has already opened the needle tube. 1 needle blocked Adlon's left vein and the virus. Not only can it completely get rid of Zhong Chung-shu's control, it can also permanently improve his overall physical fitness and sensitivity. Who does not know injection of the virus will also produce unprecedented complications? Just as the 2 people were preparing to leave the pharmacy, Zhong Chung-shu received intelligence, ordering the pharmacy police to stop the 2 people. Life or death. Adlon realized that their actions had been exposed. Adlon rushed to the Blue Road Guard. Then he took Shelley out of the pharmaceutical factory. But the guards have blocked all the entrances. Even Shannon's door card was restricted. Adlon was hit by a hammer. Death 1 hammer, 80 is 2 hammers. The door lock was quickly locked into the pharmacy. Adlon took the opportunity to break the power system. The pharmacy was in a mess at the same time. All the workers were lined up at the entrance of the pharmacy and Adlon and Shelley. While in the crowd ran out, and Forbes concluded Adlon and the others will not run far. If he didn't go viral, he's gonna run out of brain. And if he did, then he's gonna be too sick to move. So we just have to find him fast and kill him once and for all. Sure enough, Adlon escaped from the pharmacy at less than half an hour. There was a serious disease. The whole person is unconscious. Can't walk. Shelley's first move is to hide Adlon in a small hotel. Since Adlon is now in a high fever and in a coma, Shelley had to sneak out to buy medicine, help Adlon relieve symptoms. Who knew he had just arrived at the pharmacy? At the back of the corner, you can see that all of Forbes rushed to the small hotel. Shelley's first move, immediately rush up to prepare for the driver to move. But Forbes blocked all the streets. He can't get close to the hotel at all. It's obvious that Forbes has rushed to the hotel. Shelley has no choice. She has to fight for her life downstairs. At this time, Adlon has already survived the disease. The moment he heard the call, he quickly climbed over the fence and climbed onto the roof. He managed to take a peek before Forbes came. In order to prevent an accident, the CIA sent top killers everywhere to chase the 2. And this killer is the CIA, the most successful work in the gene modification plan, a killer who only has 3 goals and no feelings. Adlon knows that he has just been injected with the virus, but his disease has not fully recovered. So he decided to avoid it. He wanted to take Shelley into the car with Sam. He wanted to use this opportunity to get rid of the killer's pursuit. The killer rushed in. He immediately grabbed the police car and chased him up. Looking at Adlon. They are like a crazy dog walking to death. Adlon, an S-shaped snakeskin, is agile, create chaos in traffic. Successfully stopped the killer's car. He quickly turned 180 degrees, crossed the central flower bed, and continued to drive. The killer rushed to a well. He grabbed Sam's hand and rushed to Adlon's neck. The killer followed the killer. He blocked him and killed him. Adlon didn't want to face the other person. You grabbed the killer's little Sam was out of control. The whole wave flew out. However, even if he was seriously injured, the killer still aimed at Sam, chased the two of them up. But Adlon was in the middle of a virus outbreak again. The whole person is about to go into a coma. Shelley saw the situation and immediately rushed Sam, who was looking at the killer, was a hero. The other person's little Sam was hit by a pillar on the side of the road. Urgent killer, Adlon can't support it anymore. He was completely lost. He turned to Sam on the spot. Finally, the two were rescued by fishermen, completely got rid of the killer. Successful fishing. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Your support means everything and helps the channel grow. Let's hit that next milestone together.